Live. Oh, yep. Welcome everyone to LRG Podcast. Here we cover everything live game related, from recaps to introductions to even behind the scenes chat with some production people. So today we are here with Golden Gates, a entirely new concept to the LRG world. And here joining me today is Kyle Gates himself. Kyle, how are you?
Hello, doing great. How are you?
Good, good. So, Golden Gates. We've seen like Survivor iterations, we've seen like Big Brother iterations. I guess my biggest question is, what kind of game is Golden Gates?
So definitely Survivor and Big Brother are the most like it. Uh, this idea for this game came to me in a dream, but I was probably just half asleep or something. It was 4 a.m., I believe. I think it was a weekday, so it wasn't like I was trying to stay up till 4, but I just remember waking up the next morning and thinking, I was like, whoa, I actually, I have very vivid dreams. Uh, so this could have been a dream, might not have been, but a lot of the idea of the show came directly from my thinking that night. And then I woke up and I like wrote it all down. And then obviously I had to tweak a few things. But the inspiration from it came from my love of Big Brother Survivor, but doing some things differently, things that I think can not necessarily a little bit repetitive. You still love to watch the repetitive things on Survivor and Big Brother, but I'm making little changes that I think will spark new strategies in ways.
And I love new strategies too. And Travis, who's
Mm.
joining us over on Facebook, hey Travis, loves new games as well. So it's always interesting to see, especially this community, come out with like new concepts in general. Like we had like Race to Reality a few years ago.
Mhm.
Greenhouse is still going strong. I'm super excited. Season 4 is just coming out right now. If you haven't watched it yet, Kyle included, definitely one of my favorite new original concepts. Valencia here is checking to see what things are going and what it's all about. So you said it's kind of a mix of Survivor, Big Brother. Are you outside during this?
No, it's all inside, so it's more like Big Brother for sure, just with some strategies flipped. Uh, for example, I thought of how in Survivor, almost everybody is up for elimination. In Big Brother, it's always two, unless there's a twist that usually is pretty crappy that makes it three. But in this one, there's gonna be three people on every time, and in Big Brother, when there is three nominees, one person always just gets 0 votes. So it's almost like it's a pointless third nomination. In this, instead of voting to eliminate, you vote to save. So you need votes, and not only that, the top two people to get votes will be safe. So getting 0 votes means you're eliminated, and if you can't just if you have a big alliance, you can't just target all your votes on one person to save them. You'll most likely want to split the vote, which leaves that up for someone. Yeah,
I
it's
love
just a lot of fun.
pluralities. Like I will say that. Like I love flipping the vote, and it's super exciting to see
Mhm.
that. Some folks online love custom format games. So yes, a lot of new games coming. And yes, obsessed as well. Watching any kind of LRG. I just finished catching up on Survivor Michigan. Now I'm doing Survivor Grand Rapids with Dom and the crew, Matt Hart, and then Ben Wood. Former Ohioian with you, I think.
Not former. He's here.
Well, I meant
Oh,
like you were not originally an Ohioian.
oh yes, I was from
That's
Texas.
the term. So the
What?
game takes place in Ohio, right?
Yeah, it'll be in Columbus.
Nice. Uh, what is the timeline of it? When do you expect for the game to go on?
Oh, so it is September 6th through 9th, confirming. Or October 6th through 9th, which is Friday. The game will start around 5, 6, maybe. And then the game will most likely end Sunday night on the 8th. But we do have the Airbnb through Monday morning.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, it'll be a weekend game, a little long weekend game. Yeah.
Long weekend game.
Mm.
It fits into a lot of people's schedules that way. So at least
Yeah.
it's not like a 17-day adventure.
No, not that.
So, challenges wise, you said it's kind of related structurally like Big Brother. What are we to expect for like games?
Yeah, so for challenges, that's another thing about Big Brother that I kind of twisted. In Big Brother, you have the HOH and the veto, and someone could win both and then have all of the power. But in Golden Gates, there is one that's kind of similar to the HOH. I'm calling it the Omni. And the Omni will win and then choose who to put in that bottom three, which we call the pits. And once that happens, the Omni will go to a different place. Might be upstairs in the Airbnb, but they will not have any power to directly influence people after they make the nomination.
Oh,
After that, there's going to be two groups of people. The Omni splits the groups. The pits obviously are nominated. And then there's the other group called, they're in limbo at the moment. And there's going to be a limbo competition and a pits competition. Those called the Power of Protection and the Power of Redemption. And then there'll be a winner or possibly two winners from limbo at the beginning, but there's definitely going to be a winner in limbo, definitely going to be a winner in the pits, and they will obviously be safe, and then they will join the Omni in the Golden Gates. So when you win a competition, you go into the Golden Gates for the moment. Obviously, when the game resets at the end of the week, and then everyone will join back. That's a little bit about it. There is a video, which I think will be linked in this video. I made a stop motion animation back in 2019 explaining the rules of the game.
with cute little animals, right?
Yeah. So I got this idea in August of 2019, but I was in the middle of wedding planning, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a few months to actually do anything. Right after I had my wedding,
priority is like wedding, live reality
Yeah.
game. Come on, folks.
Right after I had my wedding, I was like, okay, now I can work on it. And I instantly just bought these 15 cute little animal toys. And then it came with gates, like a zoo gate. So I spray painted it gold and I like made it Golden Gate. And that's what the stop motion is from. And took like 400 photos for it and just edited it. It wasn't that hard to edit once you took all the photos. That was the hard part. And then I voiced over and then I did some little things, show you the name of the competitions.
Nice.
That's way better. I'm not the best at explaining impromptu, so that took a little bit of effort. If you want a really good explanation of the base game, the YouTube video is where to go.
Definitely after this and after we hash out all the details, make sure you go check out the comment section. I did put it in the link. Snyder, and thanks for joining as well. So if you are interested in playing Golden Gates, you have some interesting announcements here, Kyle, right? Coming up.
Oh, well, if you mean the official casting site is now announced. Is it below? I don't know.
Well,
But
not
yeah,
yet.
I haven't made any announcements since like COVID times. So this is the first official announcement that the link is opened and you can start applying. And again, the game is October 6th through 9th, which is a weekend.
I think I did the link correctly. So my apologies if it doesn't come out correctly, anyone, please let us know. I can always go back and fix that. So game wise, we said this is taking place in October in Columbus, correct?
Mhm.
Over a long weekend. Basic questions about going to these events, of course. Payment.
Yeah, all of that info is in the what's it called? The casting. Let me
The
pull it
application.
up myself. So we did book the Airbnb, and so we factored all the cost into that. The game is said to be $350, and then so I actually watched one of these videos, and I saw James talking about his BB Las Vegas, and he mentioned a security deposit, and I thought that was a really good idea. So we currently also have a $50 security deposit in there, and as long as there's no fees once the Airbnb is finalized, then everyone will get that back.
I love it. I stole it from James too. Once
Yeah,
they were
that's
done
such a
talking, I
clever
was like,
idea.
yep. After this, I was like, such a great idea. So,
Yeah, another thing he said is that if you have a stake in it, then you'll call out people if they're doing anything wrong to make an issue.
it looks like another Columbio in. I don't know any of these names of these, like
Yeah,
Colombian. No, that's not right.
probably.
Columbius.
So Jason is actually one of the members of production. So currently, Ame, also known as May Messersmith, and Jason Porter, the host of Big Brother Columbus, are going to be my two heads of production with me. And then there's also going to be a lot of other BB Cole Julies out there helping with recording and with the weekend. But yeah, Jason Porter and Ame Messersmith are the main two that are helping me out.
I'm so excited. I really liked Big Brother Columbus, so I'm excited to see whatever happens in the future. Still reliving one of the best filmed shows and edited shows. Definitely number 7. It's the Las Vegas one that was super fun to watch. You talked about videotaping. Is this going to be like live streamed, or are we doing episodes?
Yeah, so that's one
Snyder,
thing.
you read my mind. Oh my gosh, right there.
So that's actually one of my favorite parts of games like these, like being able to rewatch it. Like, yes, it's amazing and super fun on the weekend, but as someone who's played a game, it's a huge blur. And like, obviously you have your side of the story, but it's so fun to just be able to go back and rewatch and see other people's point of views. And so, yeah, this definitely will be edited.
In stop motion, I hope.
That would just take a ton of pictures. Yeah, you could just like cut the video, I guess.
Thoughts for like
that's probably not gonna happen. But hey, maybe one of the competitions will have a video of something I made stop motion to to edit. I don't know. Yes, so it'll be recorded and then edited by me. I have some experience from high school editing. Also in high school, what got me into LRGs before I even knew it was a community, in 2011, maybe even 10, I made a Big Brother game myself. I played in it also, and then I got 13 of my friends who didn't.
You won, clearly, right? You knew all the challenges.
I got second place. No, so I was very fair. I did all the challenges. Anything that was like knowledge based, I asked my mom to help. I said, Mom, can you like make 10 questions based on this? And I always sent everything out. I'm like, hey, so this is the exact week. These are the challenges and exactly what will happen. If you wanted to study, they could have, but not all of them did. Yeah, and I ended up getting second place. I lost to my best friend. It was his birthday. So it took place over months, but we did like 4 weeks at a time sometimes. Anyway, that's enough about that game.
We've put on birthday parties before, and the birthday person has never won. We've done weddings. Wedding people have never won. Oh, wow. So it's just bad luck, I guess.
Well, he played a great game. Yeah, so I did that in high school, and then I found games on YouTube, and Big Brother Columbus was obviously like the main one that I found, and I applied to season 6, got in. I didn't know about LRGs at the time. Everyone that I knew was like, so you're going to go to these random people's house and play a game with people you don't know? I was like, yeah. Anyway, long story short, I ended up moving here because now they're like most of my best friends. And then now they're going to help me with this game. But it's crazy how things work out.
It is. So you talked about your live game experience with Big Brother Columbus. Have you played anything else, Kyle?
So I was supposed to be in like 3 games for COVID, and then things obviously all got canceled, and then a few other things happened, but I have played one other game.
Oh,
Columbus Survivor, unrelated to the Big Brother Columbus people. It's related to the Columbus Big Brother people. There's 2 different Big Brother Columbuses apparently. But Ohio has so many games. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Columbus Survivor and I got out second.
I feel you. A second club. I understand.
Yeah.
So second vote.
Uh,
It's pretty similar to what they have in Australia because there's Backyard Survivor and then there's Survivor Backyard. So
okay.
mhm.
Nice. But yeah. So I am playing another game for sure. I'm cast in, but I'm not gonna say
Well,
that.
good luck, whatever's coming up. So you're kind of familiar with the community. So
Oh, for
folks
sure.
watching at home, like Kyle, what would you recommend? Are you watching anything currently for inspiration or just for
No,
pleasure?
I've been doing a lot of things, and I have a lot of like TV shows to watch. So I have a lot on my list. I don't remember all the names, but there's a lot of survivors that LRG survivors that I've seen on Twitter that I'm definitely trying to catch up on, uh, but not currently watching any.
Mhm. So, just to recap, anybody that's tuning in right now, we are here with, would you consider yourself host and
Yeah.
executive producer, probably?
Yes.
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 Kyle Gates, as we're talking about Golden Gates, a brand new LRG format reality show here. Um, Kyle, once again, just kind of summarize what the game entails for anyone catching in right now.
Yeah, so it's most like Big Brother, but I tried to flip things that I found could be repetitive in shows like that. And so there's little twists here and there. Uh, and it's themed Golden Gates. It's kind of like heavenly. Uh, like there's pits, and that you don't want to be in there. Obviously, I got the thought of the name Golden Gates because my last name is Gates. So it's a little of that. But yeah, so it's basically in a house. You play competitions. You can win the game technically by winning a competition every single week, or you could win the game by never winning competition, doing a social game, or you can win just because you were strategic enough. Um, you can win the Omni competition more than once in a row because you don't get to play in the other competitions when you do win Omni. And then you don't get as much of a say on the vote because you'll be in a different area, the Golden Gates.
Mhm. End game. What's end game look like?
So Endgame, there is 3 people, and also everyone will be on the jury. And there is something that I'm not announcing that has a big effect on the game, but that'll be revealed in season 1.
How
Um,
exciting!
yeah, got to keep some surprises.
Absolutely.
Also, the format obviously will have to change when it gets to the end game, and that is not being announced either. But it is as straightforward as it can be in a twisty and fun way.
And that's why we like new concept games because you don't
Mhm.
know what to expect. You know what to get when you're at the final 3 of Survivor or you're getting down to the numbers in like Big Brother. Um, those strategies have already been played out. So folks that have played like other like Survivor games, mole games, anything like that, you go into these new games and you don't know what to expect. It's like a big board game. You're like, okay, I know the rules, I know how to play. So let's go see how this all like goes on
Yeah.
for.
And I mean, as long as you make good moves and you have a good social game, you'll win just like any other game. But obviously, there's little factors that change. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Kyle, there are a bunch of games happening this upcoming season. Of course, you know we have
Mhm.
applications, introductions we're doing here on Allergy Podcast. Um, why Golden Gates?
Well, it's first of all a new exciting format, and you would be the first ones to do it. I haven't done any test games with people. I mean, I've done them with like myself and like one or two other people to test things out, but
Hopefully, you
it's
won
not.
those ones.
It wasn't like that. I mean, we weren't a specific person. We were just testing out to make sure all of the numbers worked out in our favor in a way that worked. Yeah, but no group of people has played this competitively. Um, it's gonna be in a nice little Airbnb near the Columbus Zoo. I, that's not super relative, but also it's just like I think it'll be really fun.
I think this zoo thing is like coming back. Like he did that stop
Oh
motion
wow,
with
yeah,
the little
I didn't see that.
animals. It's next to a zoo.
We should have a competition at the zoo.
You should rent the zoo actually, just like
Oh,
instead
wow.
of the gates being like a lion's cage, be like, congratulations, Omni. Here you go. Don't know
Yeah.
what's in the cage, but that's part of the twist. I figured it out already.
Damn. Yeah, no, that's the jury twist.
Just to recap, here's some questions. Snyder has
Mhm.
Kyle, where is this LRG
Yeah.
being held?
It will be held in Columbus, Ohio, and it's very close to the airport. I think 20 minutes, maybe a little under. The challenges some of them have been tested. We don't have all of them. It's still, what month is it? There's still 7 months till the game, so there's still things being developed and changed. Yes, the challenges will be tested by our production crew.
If we want any information on Golden Gates, where is the best source to find it?
So I sent you those links. There is a Facebook page, an Instagram page.
I knew the answer already, Kyle, but the people didn't
Well,
know.
yeah.
Like, that's
No,
what
I'm
I'm
just
here
saying.
for.
I don't know. Remember where they are? Are they below us? It will be below after this is posted for sure. There's also an email, GoldenGatesGames@gmail.com. But yeah, find us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. I will respond pretty quick. And there is a YouTube link that is a stop motion animation of animals playing a round of the Golden Gates. And so if you want to see what a round looks like, because it's a new game, feel free to check that out and comment which animal you're rooting for.
So I posted the link of all the useful links, but I didn't realize it was like at max comment size. So
Okay.
I think the YouTube one's a little messed up, but we'll put that in the comments of the description of the video. Sorry, folks.
Oh, no worries.
Ben's just rooting for all the animals.
All of them, yeah.
Is there a bird? I'll pick the bird.
I honestly don't think there's any flying animals.
Oh my gosh.
You think there was a penguin or something?
Like an ostrich, maybe.
Huh.
A toucan. That'd be fun.
I can't find my link. But
Kyle,
yeah.
what is your favorite animal?
So definitely would be growing up. I loved monkeys and frogs. I'm a huge dog person. I'm a huge animal person, obviously. Red pandas are also up there. And recently, possums they might be at the top. They are so cute. They don't have rabies because their bodies are too cold. And they just look like they're just like so pettable. And I have pet one that was in my backyard during COVID.
Right here.
Wild times.
What about a kinkajou? Those are my favorite. Look,
is that like
look
Australian?
how cute they are.
It kind of looks like a marsupial.
I think so.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've actually looked at what my favorite animal is. But for everyone at home, a kinkajou is my favorite animal. So
okay. Super cute.
Valid point here. And I can't believe you pet just a possum in the backyard.
So it got scared because my dog, and I felt really bad for it. And then I saw it. It was like baby. I think it was abandoned, and so I was kind of worried that it would die because I Googled it, and abandoned possums if they're under 9 inches are at a risk. And I tried to call this place that would pick them up, and they did not answer. Left them a message, and then I kept seeing it for weeks. And one day it was there, and I just went up to pet it. I had to.
Here, not to leave your favorite animal off here. So look, just a little close up. Look how cute they are. They're talented as well.
The babies climb onto the mom's back and just stay there for
there
a
was
while.
Another picture too, but I was like, just this one. This cute babies. So all right. Well, if anyone has any further questions about our taste of favorite animals, please leave a comment below. Anyway, anyone that is interested in any live reality games that want to play, definitely make sure to check out LRG Casting. It's a site that we have up on Facebook. Big community, tons of applications go up there all the time. We have a group, we have a page, and of course, follow LRG Podcast here on YouTube, on Facebook. We'll cover everything. There will be some spoilers, so make sure you tune into the ones you want to watch and then tune into the ones you don't want to watch. So make sure you watch your shows. Kyle, thanks for joining us today. Anything that I left out about the game you want to get to?
I'm not very good at these. Oh, yeah, can't wait to see you, Jason.
And we
Thanks.
can't wait to see this too. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave it below in the comments. Kyle will get on that as soon as possible. So
don't hesitate to reach out on any of our platforms, and I will answer.
yeah, as long as Kyle doesn't get rabies. So we'll see you next time, folks. Bye.